What's going on, man? How y'all doing? You already know what it is. It's Rec. I'm back. I'm reacting. Excuse me. Today we got a video. It just kind of popped up. It's by a content creator, TSG Uncut. I think I've seen some of his content before. I think his name is Sean C. Salute to you, my brother. Let's see what you're talking about, all right? Let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Drop in the comments. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I can improve on. If you got a video that you want me to react to, hit it to my email, ReccReacts714@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description, the video, all that. Let's get it.
A wife saying this to her husband is one of the most fatal mistakes a woman can make.
So I had a conversation with my homegirl a couple of weeks ago. She's upset, she's screaming, she's crying, she's mad.
Find out what's wrong with her.
She goes into why she's upset. Then she starts kind of spiraling. She starts saying, you know, I don't need him, talking about her husband.
I think I've seen her on some panel before. I think she's a marriage counselor, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't need him. I can do this alone. I can leave him right now. I'm going to leave him.
Nobody wants that.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. How many women today are ruining their marriage by attacking at the things that go to the heart of their husbands? It's bad enough that we have modern women out here talking about incessantly about how they don't need a man, but something is terribly wrong when that is said inside of a marriage. Today we're going to listen to a story about a wife who ruins her marriage because of her mouth and her entitled attitude. Because this story is going to show this is not how you keep a strong marriage, much less a husband. With that being said, let's get started.
What keeps baby's skin healthy? A diaper that doesn't leave skin wet.
It's gonna be good.
That's why Pampers Swaddlers absorbs wetness better for up to 100% leak-proof protection and 0% skin.
It's gonna be good.
And I am really big on helping people understand that sometimes when your emotions are so high, it clouds your judgment and you say very irrational things and you act irrationally.
That makes you the queen of hearts!
Now, granted, as I'm listening, I realize that what he did, it didn't warrant this reaction. This is something else that's going on.
A lot of men don't realize, and women will vouch for me, we don't actually say what we mean. We say what we feel.
That's a very difficult thing for a lot of guys to comprehend because we hear what you say and then we think that's what you mean. Because men speak and think in terms of logic.
I don't know what that is, but if it's German for cat strangler, then yes.
And if you say something, we assume that's probably what you mean. But what you also is that often you might say something that you feel which isn't actually what you mean.
Yes.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
She's going on the deep end. So I'm like, all right, hold on, honey. You gonna let me speak? You gonna give me a little moment? I'll let you vent. Like, at this point, this is over 30 minutes. I've let you vent. I've let you get it out. Do you want me to say anything? And she's like, no.
Then why did you call me?
I don't know.
She's like, I already know what you're gonna say. No, I don't want to hear that right now.
Then what the hell is your problem?
Many of you women are not really what you think you're cracked up to be. Like, some of y'all are really not great people to be in relationships with. Y'all know I work with couples every single day, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the list of everything that I have to work through. First things first, quit coming into relationships trying to make a man secure your insecurities. That's your job. If you lack confidence, if you have low self-esteem, if there's still trauma that you're operating in, if you're self-critical, if you're judgmental when it comes to yourself, if you blame yourself, if you're still operating in guilt and trauma and everything else, baby, that's for you to handle, not him.
Bro, that was a lot. But it's facts. And it goes the other way around too. You know what I mean? If I'm getting into a relationship with a woman and I got so much stuff inside of me. I got a lot of insecurities as a man. I'm not where I want to be. I ain't really got the confidence I want to have. I'm super insecure about a lot of stuff. You know, it's not her job to fix those things in me. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So she just letting the clip off early.
God. Who is more easily bored in relationships, men or
women?
Women.
If women are more easily bored, why are they more likely to want marriage and commitment?
What's it? Because the way it looks. Because the way it looks. The optics of I'm married, I have a husband. The optics of it. Yeah.
Are strong and independent and don't need no man. Why does the pressure of marriage and commitment typically come from women?
They're liars. After a couple days passed by. Once, she's kind of like resolved in her mind. Her temper was better. She was able to actually process things. She calls me. Unfortunately, the damage was already done in her marriage.
Why did you do that? Why?
But she calls me and she says, I need your help.
No, I won't be doing that.
Now we're working with something. Now, let me make sure that I have the capacity to be able to help you. So she was like, in this situation, Kitty, what would you tell a couple?
You're done. It's over for you.
The main thing is that she kept on saying that she didn't need her husband.
You ain't shit.
My first go-to is, did you tell him that? Did you tell this man that you didn't need him? She says yes.
Are you stupid or something?
Lord Jesus. How did that go? What was his response?
I'm done with you.
He blew up. Okay, well, if you don't need me, I don't need to be here. They ended up sleeping in separate beds that night, didn't talk to each other for a couple of days.
Let's touch on that. Let's touch on that real quick. Bro, this is to all my women out there who are wives, who are married. Don't ever tell your man that. For real. Don't ever tell your man that you don't need him. You know what I mean? That, you could find somebody else and all this other shit. Don't do it. Like, the way that shit hurts, the way that hurts is hard to explain, because us as men, as real men, we take pride in being able to protect and provide for our woman and for our family. So if you're sitting here, right, you're talking to this woman that you gave your last name to, a woman that you said, you know what, through thick and thin, rain, sleet, or snow, I got you and I'm with you and we're going to rock this thing out to the end of time. And then this person's sitting here and she tells you, look, I don't need you. I could do this by myself. I don't need you. I could find somebody. Like, bro, that shit, it cut deep, bro. It cut deep. If you want to hurt your man, like, that's how you do it. It cut deep, for real. Because we take pride in that. It's just, it's pretty much shitting on everything that we're supposed to do and everything that we are as a real man. Like, it hurt, bro, for real.
The woman talking about she had...
Right, didn't talk to each other for a couple of days.
I heard no Spanish woman talking about she happy to be independent.
We're very privileged to see it. It's very rare.
I never seen a white woman in my life on a gram saying, I'm independent, F, whatever.
Right here.
Black woman, even Taraji P. Henson has a reel saying, hello, black men in the audience, we want you back. This is because they realize it's not working. Because black women, they seem to like embrace the struggle. The struggle has been so normal for them coming up. Now they embrace it. Independent, F a man. Man for what?
And let me just say,
bro, that's deep. And it's real. It's real. I see a lot of content, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see Spanish women. I don't see white women online talking about they don't need a man, talking about they don't need their man, they don't need a man, they independent. Unfortunately, it's black women that I see that from online. So when we have these conversations, we have to actually know exactly what's going on. You got to see these things, because somebody else on the outside looking in just think, oh, you just always try to. No, I see this. I don't see Spanish or white women or Asian women online, on social media, wherever, talking about that they don't need their man. They don't need a man. Unfortunately, it's black women, Sheesh.
ladies, you have to understand that when you get in your little feelings and you start acting all emotional and everything, and you say certain things to him, you know you can't get that back. You say things to tear him down. You say things to belittle him. You say things to degrade him. You say things that you know are going to take him out. You literally go for the jugular, right? But you can't get that back. And now you sit up here begging him to come back. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't. Yes, you did. You meant it when you said it.
Bro, it sticks with you. It sticks with you. I swear it does. I promise you. Like, your woman could say something. She could have said something to you. Okay. That's a fact, bro. Like, your woman, she could have said something to you that really hit your heart and just really broke that shit. She could have said that 2 years ago, 3-4 years ago. It's still going to be stuck in your head.
Modern women today look to justify their feelings instead of the reality of the situation. Now we know that this woman said this terrible thing to her husband.
I don't need a man.
That she didn't need him, that she was independent, that she could do without him. But instead of owning up to it, she only wanted to be heard because it was about her feelings, right? And we see that when she got an opportunity to get some real advice, she didn't want to hear that shit. And this is what we're seeing with modern women today. They only want to tell you who and what is the problem instead of taking accountability of their actions.
Do you feel like you don't need him? I don't need him. I don't need him. I can do this alone. I'm independent, blah, blah, blah.
How's that working out for you?
All right, cool. So leave him.
You're not supposed to say that.
There's a whole sector of women, seriously, that's like, we don't need, every time we go to the comments, we don't need y'all, we doing it all by ourselves.
Crazy to
we don't,
me.
like, and most of the time when I go to their profile, I'm like, no one's looking for you. You're no man's first choice.
That's so true.
Stop trying to recruit these young girls and have them recycle your way of thinking to pull them on your side, because these young girls and women that are aligning themselves with the interests of men, they have a chance to go on and have a happy and healthy, fruitful relationship.
I think that's one of the worst parts about that way of thinking, is that, you know, the younger girls, the next generation, like a lot of these women, they trying to push that bullshit onto them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, girl, you don't need no man. You could do this by yourself. You an independent boss. You know what I mean? You know, a little theatrics, but it's not true, bro. It's not true. Like, I would never say that I don't need a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I seen another video. It was a bunch of girls and a bunch of dudes. They went around asking the girls, and let's be real, I think all of them were black women. They asked them, do you need a man? No. All of them, no. Then they went to the dudes. Do you guys need women? Yes, we need women. Yes. I would never say that, bro. At the end of the day, we're human beings. We need each other. We need each other. We're meant to be together. We're not meant to be isolated. You know what I mean? But let's keep going.
Not the answer I wanted, Kitty. Well, stop saying that you don't need him.
But wait, there's more.
You married this man. This is your partner in life. Stop telling your spouse that you don't need him. This is your husband.
I'm afraid she has a point.
I think for me, you can be as gorgeous, you can be as cute, pretty, fine, whatever, got it all. If you disrespect me or like you don't respect me, we can't do it.
He's a genius.
I've just been in so many relationships where everything was good, you just didn't respect me. Then that's extra baggage I gotta take to work. I come home after a long day, and I know you probably gonna scream at me because I didn't do X, Y, Z. Instead of, babe, you could just talk to me. Just tell me. It ain't nothing. Just tell me. We ain't gotta scream at each other, son. Now, some arguing is healthy, but there's a respectful way to argue with me. See, because when you argue, truth comes out. A lot of hard areas come out. But there's a way to tell me instead of, oh, you this, you that. Tapping my dark places as a man. Amen. Pray.
Ooh, shout out to that brother, man. He was talking, bro. That's why I always say, bro, if your woman don't respect you, dog, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You could try to finesse it for as long as you want, but it's a wrap, bro. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. That's what we need, that, bro. We go out into the world, bro. We fight with everything. I'm a truck driver. You know what I mean? I'm local now, so I come home every day. But it was a good amount of time where I was out there on the road. I'm fighting with the police damn near, trying to mess up my license. I'm fighting with animals in the road, jumping there. I'm fighting with crazy drivers. I'm literally fighting with the world. And then you don't want to have to go through all that and then come home and fight with the woman that you gave your last name to. The woman that you made a covenant in front of your friends, family, in front of God. You don't want to have to do that, bro. You don't. You don't. It gets tiring after a while, for real.
Lord. Respect his space. Like, stop becoming so preoccupied and hyper aware of what a man has going on. As soon as you see his mood is off a little bit, you start becoming overwhelming. What's wrong? Let me tell you how men are. A lot of men, when they are going through stuff, they may end up withdrawing or retreating because they're trying to figure it out. They're not always upset at you. Their moods are not changing just because of you. People go through things in a way that men are. They don't express themselves as much as we do as women. It's okay. Give that man some space.
We agree with this statement if you but replace the word scared with the phrase unattracted to. Nobody's afraid of.
Said black men are scared of a strong black woman. So you said if you substitute the word scared with unattracted, black men are unattracted. What?
Black women. It's the word scared with the phrase unattracted to. Nobody's.
Black men are unattracted to a strong black woman.
Strong black women. We're just not attracted to them.
Stop being afraid to tell a bitch no.
What did you say?
Hey, OG came in hot.
No, fuck no. I ain't having it.
Sometimes we want a man to be like, no.
We know.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah, we know. We just don't have the money yet.
Well, why not?
It makes it way better when
I don't
say
give a
no
fuck
and
about
have
the money. I'm still saying no.
Oh, no, I'm saying
That's true,
it's just
though.
better when you have money.
Of
You say
course.
no.
You know why? Because we feel like whatever your reason is holds value.
And there it is.
How much patience is a man supposed to have when dealing with broken women?
A lot of men do fall into this idea of, well, because we're the man, we're supposed to be more patient and fix her. But as you tolerate a lot of the nonsense, you lose her respect. And now, you don't act...
Whew. Damn, bro.
Gain her love, all right? Because she sees you taking, she sees you accepting the, because a lot of times that toxic energy turns into disrespect, turns into just mistreatment, all these different things. She's not gonna love you more because you're enduring nonsense. So you just have to be clear, like, listen, I love you, I care about you. Here's the plan. If you're with me, I will support you. If you're not, you have to leave right now.
But then she goes, well, why did he draw back? Why did he just walk out? Why did he just...
What did you expect him to do? What did you expect him to do? You told your husband that you don't need him, that you could do it by yourself. What did you expect him to do? Stay there and list 100 reasons why he thinks that you should need him? Fuck no. He left. He left. I said this once, I'll say it again. Men, go where you are appreciated, not tolerated. What did this woman expect him to do? You cut him at his fucking core, bro. At his core. Like I said, man, we take pride in being able to protect and provide for our women. That's what real men, I ain't talking about Pookies and Ray Rays. They not allowed to come to this table and have this conversation. This grown men talking, this real men talking who handle business. We take pride in that. So when your wife say that to you, come on, bro. You don't ever forget that shit, bro. Ever.
talking to me? Because you told him you don't need him. If he doesn't feel valued and you simply don't need him, you just hit his confidence. Woo. You just really took a jab at his esteem. Woo. Why is he going to be motivated to do more when you just specifically told this man, in other words, he's not valuable to you?
Once a man cries out,
disposable, man. Like it's, whew.
Oh man, he comes to his senses, he's done. I've been trying to tell y'all, bro, that's a canon event, bro. When there's a woman that is done with you, you start crying, like you're dead ass popping snot bubbles, you got tears running down your face, you're done. There's nothing else to talk about. When you combine those chain of events with the fact that he has a decent head on his shoulder, he'll realize him crying over something like this to something that's really not benefiting his life. So when he comes to his senses, he's gonna think to himself, like, okay, I cannot let myself get to this point again. I can never let anybody else get the opportunity to play with me like this. And then all the innocence he's previously had pretty much goes out the window. No, now he's skeptical about every interaction. He's not gonna just take your word just because you're good for it. He doesn't do this because he wants to. He does this because he learns from his mistakes and he's getting smarter with every interaction.
Always Flex Foam. Stays in place and fixed securely. See what foam can do for you.
That was deep.
Hey, boss.
Honestly, bro, like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, salute to Sean C, bro. This is it's a real ass video. It is. It's real. Just about the things that, you know what I mean, that men, you know, black men go through. You know what I mean? Like some of the things that we be subjected to, some of the things that we deal with. We're gonna finish.
You got friends? Yeah. You need your friends? Absolutely, I need my friends. Okay, why do you need your friends? We go down a list. They're my support. Whenever I'm going through things, I can talk to them. We share memories. We laugh together. We go through life together. All of that. Okay. You need your friends.
Go marry your
Do you
friends.
have those same moments with your husband?
I don't need
Go marry your friends then. Go marry your friends.
him for that.
I heard her smack her lips.
But I don't care.
No, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Do you not share laughter with your husband? Do you not get through life with your husband? Do you not get different perspectives and advice and support and encouragement and things like that from your husband? Yeah. In that moment you didn't. Or Am I mistaken? She goes, in that moment, I didn't. I felt like I wasn't getting the right amount of support.
That's not our problem.
So you just completely cut off your husband and say you done with him. You don't need him because in a moment he had something that pushed against, or maybe in a moment he had just human fault. He had a moment where he couldn't be the support that you needed. But whenever your friends can't be supportive or they're going through their own things, you don't say that you're going to cut your friends off.
Oh, bro, that breakdown was chef's kiss. Oh my
Would you
goodness.
stay in a relationship with a woman who's giving you everything and then leave that relationship and marry someone who's giving you nothing? I want to hear from this gentleman.
When you're in a relationship with someone, it's about give and get. But when you're in a relationship with somebody and you think you're giving him something that he needs, and he didn't tell you he needs it, you're providing something that you think that he wants, not something that he needs.
Fellas, don't believe these women. They be up here gaslighting y'all into thinking that they really looking for a husband. They lying. They just like the attention. That's it. They just like the attention. Trust me, I know. A lot of these women, they do a lot of things just to please other women and or please themselves. Most of these women, I'm telling you, they're just in it to please one another, and they're in it to get a little bit of attention and get fucked.
This bitch is not all that. And I'm mad.
I know men don't file for divorce, not as much as they probably should. You said that makes them more loyal than women. Absolutely. Because we deal with y'all shit like y'all deal with ours. And who'll be the first one to run?
But do you know how much we put up with?
The same amount we put up with.
Run that back. We're going to run that back.
Because we deal with. You said.
I'm mad.
We're going to run that back.
Men don't file for divorce, not as much as they probably should. You said that makes them more loyal than women. Absolutely.
How?
Ooh. So what this brother's saying, men don't file for divorce as much as women do. So that makes them more loyal than women. We deal with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? You don't see us trying to, you know what I mean? We already know the stats. You know what I mean? Like, yikes. That's a fact though, man.
Because we deal with y'all shit like y'all deal with ours. And who'll be the first one to run?
The woman. The woman.
But do you know how much we put up with?
The same amount we put up with before.
The same amount.
Now you trying to balance who deal with more, and you don't really know that. Like you said, we will not say nothing about a whole bunch that we've been dealing with.
But no, I don't agree.
But he's right. He's 1000% correct. We deal with just as much shit as women feel like they deal with us. You know what I mean? We're not like they like you said, they try to balance it. Like, no, the shit that I deal with is more than the shit that you deal with me. It's like, no, it's we still not leaving. We're still not leaving. We know 80% of divorces are initiated by women. We know the stats. You feel me? So yes, I would agree. That does make men more loyal than women, because women leave more than men do. Ooh.
I hear her choke up. I hear she's crying and stuff now. You know, she's trying.
Shout out to Kitty J. Rose. Because she's killing this. I'm going to have to tap into to more of her content.
The fact she's crying, but you can hear about her nose sniffs and all that stuff. Exactly what do you need from me right now? And she was like, tell me exactly what you would tell your couples. You can't handle the truth. Baby, men need to be needed. That's where their sense of purpose comes from. That's where...
What did she say? What? Men need to be needed. Needed. It gives us our sense of purpose, bro. I'm gonna let her cook because I'm gonna step out the kitchen. I'm gonna step out.
Their fulfillment comes from. Men are taught to be needed. That's where their sense of your couples. Baby, men need to be needed. That's where their sense of purpose comes from. That's where a lot of their fulfillment comes from. Men are taught to be protectors, providers, problem solvers, and they want to feel valuable. And so they really need those meaningful connections. That's how they express their love and care.
You got a decent man at home who is handling his business. You better hold on tight. You better get your entire life together. Your husband go to work with women at good jobs that know you got a good husband, and they batting their eyes and switching, and they wearing low-cut tops, and they in the office with him. You better make sure daddy okay at home. And he in a sexless marriage. Hell no! and he going outside trying to control himself. The devil temptation is knocking on his nuts. I'm sorry.
I think she understands everything. The right diaper for your wild child is the one they can't take off. Only Pampers Cruiser.
Get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life, and it goes away. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman.
Women would rather leave their husband then lose weight and get their revenge body than stay with their husband and lose weight.
Come on now, dog.
You know what's funny too? An equivalent to that would be, let's say a woman leaves her husband, right? She will leave her husband, and then all of a sudden she's about to go back to school. She's about to conquer all these things. Instead of conquering those things while she's with her husband. It makes no sense. It's backwards, bro.
Oh, man.
It's super backwards.
Boy, you do me wrong. Make sure you never need me again.
Facts.
She left. She thought I was the problem. So why would she fix anything? So that means she just gonna take action to the next day. So cool. I can take accountability for the things I did wrong. Cool. Right. You think I was the problem? Cool. You're still gonna take those problems to that next relationship.
You ain't lying.
So I know what he about to get. I know what he about to get. And trust me, he ain't gonna be liking that shit. Cause I didn't like it. The only difference is I held accountability. You didn't. Why would you change your actions?
A good woman don't challenge a man. That is a fallacy. A good woman inspires a man. We don't want to be challenged.
I held accountability. You didn't. Why would you change your actions?
A good woman don't challenge a man. That is a fallacy. A good woman inspires a man.
Hold on.
Woman don't.
The only difference is I held accountability. You didn't. Why would you change your actions?
A good woman don't challenge a man. That is a fallacy. A good woman inspires a man. We don't want to be challenged. The world is already challenging us, and we want to come home and be challenged again.
Oh, hell no.
There's no place we can extract peace and power from. If you got the mindset where you think that's a good woman, you think you've been a good woman, but I'm challenging him. A good woman will inspire him, not challenge him. Cooperate with his plan. If he got a plan and you think, I don't know if this gonna work, use your divine femininity to figure out how to make it work, not go against it. A lot of women don't know how to make their man feel 10 feet tall. He don't have a place where he can extract peace and power from.
Did you enjoy today's video? Consider subscribing to the channel for
Shout out to Sean C. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him, TSG Uncut. But just that last part right there just goes back to what I just said. You know, like soon as we walk out that door, bro, we getting challenged. Soon as we walk out that door, the world is challenging us on so many different levels. You don't want to come home and now your woman, your wife, is challenging you. Like, come on, bro. Ladies, like homie said, do what you got to do to make your man feel 10 feet tall. Don't try to say things to try to pick at that man's confidence. Don't tell your man that you don't need him. You know, if you really feel like that, you don't need him, then let him go. Because I promise you, there will be another woman who will need him and who doesn't mind needing him, who wants to need him. All right? It's Rec, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.